Welcome to the second episode of Growing Up, the show where key moments of our lives and the lessons we learn from them shape who we grow up to be. Last week we talked about kindergarten. Today we're talking about first grade. Let me set the scene for you. It's fire truck day. They're bringing a fire truck to school. And I don't remember if everyone was going to get to spray the fire hose, but I remember that I was going to get to spray the fire hose specifically. So I don't know if I won a contest or it was a grades thing, but I just knew that fire truck day meant I got to spray the fire hose. So it's first grade. You know, you're an excited little kid. But before the fire truck day, it's fire truck day, obviously, but before the fire truck comes, we had to take a math test. Wah, wah, wah. So taking the math test, I remember, and surprisingly, I was pretty good at school. And I remember I was acing through this math test. I mean, again, it's first grade, so it's like, what's 1 plus 1? What's 1 plus 2? Smiley face plus smiley face. And again, it's another thing where like we didn't have a concept of time. I knew the fire truck was coming, but I didn't know exactly like when it was coming. We just knew the fire truck was coming, and I knew I was going to spray the hose. So taking the test. And all of a sudden, I just... Okay, bear with me. So we're taking the test. I'm acing through it, super pumped. And then I hear it. I hear the fire truck sirens. And a smile goes across my face, and I get so excited. So excited to the point that I pooped my pants. Yes, you heard me correctly. I soiled my linens while taking a math test on fire truck day. Oh, devastated. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, what am I going to do? It wasn't like a shart where, like, you think it's a fart and then you poop. I flat out pooped. Looking back, I'm surprised. I don't think anyone, like, noticed or looked at me. I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen to fire truck day? So I'm going back and forth. If I pooped my pants, what's going to happen to fire truck day? And then... we're done with the test, pencils down, and the teacher goes, okay, Luke, do you want to lead the class out? That's okay, teacher. I'm going to sit right here. I know I've been looking forward to this my entire existence, but I'm just going to wait right here. And there's just something about sitting in your own feces. Like, I'll never forget the feeling. And I just remember, like, the teacher, like, Luke, are you sure? Are you okay? Do you want to talk to me? And I'm like, no, I'm good. You guys can go out. Looking back, being an adult now, I'm pretty sure the teacher knew I pooped my pants. I'm sure it smelled. I'm sure other kids noticed. But back then, I didn't think anyone noticed. I just was like, okay, everyone go out. I'll meet you out there. See you later. So everyone goes outside, and I'm sitting there. And I tell the teacher I pooped my pants. And she's like, okay, let's get you to the nurse's office. And I remember thinking, what's the nurse going to do? I pooped. It's not like I'm sick. I just got really excited, and I pooped myself. This isn't normal. So... anyways, I remember being at the nurse's office, and they're like, oh, you know what? We don't have a change of clothes for you. You're going to have to call your mom. And I remember, like, this was before cell phones. It was a big box phone, and it had the big handset on it, pushing the fat numbers, because you had to memorize people's numbers back then. I call mom, tell her I pooped my pants. Actually, the nurse told her first, and then I got to talk to her. And mom's like, are you okay, sweetie? I'm like, I'm okay. I just really want to go to fire truck day. And I remember getting picked up from school because I pooped my pants to go home for the day. Looking back, I think they all thought I was sick because I pooped my pants. So they made me go home. And I remember thinking, no, I got to go to fire truck day. They're like, no, you're sick. And I'm like, no, I'm not sick. I just need to go to fire truck day. I was just overly excited. I was lost in a math equation of 1 plus 2. Let me just go to fire truck day. No, go home. You're sick. And I remember getting in the car, driving away, hearing the fire truck siren go off. And as I look back, I see someone else spraying my fire hose, and all the kids are having fun outside. I remember I could picture, like, it's like a movie scene. Like, I'm going down over the hill, and I'm looking up over the hill, and I see what could have been me playing with the fire truck. So that's the fire truck story of pooping my pants. Pooped my pants, missed fire truck day. And I'm pretty sure I got an A on that math test. So that's the takeaway from it. But a big part of growing up, let me get back to what we were talking about. But it's how we deal with it. And that's what growing up is we get these random curveballs. We get these random situations that we can't control. And if you actually think about it, we can be so narrowly focused on something that we're missing the bigger picture. Not saying that I was so focused on fire truck day that I missed out on something bigger. Maybe I actually was sick, but I was too excited to tell. But sometimes we put these blinders on in our head and get so focused on something, and when that gets taken away, we just get mad, and we're completely unaware of our surroundings. Sometimes you could be really looking forward to something, and then a crappy situation happens, and you lose it. You miss out. And it's how we deal with that and work through it. And you can either play the victim, saying, oh, I pooped my pants, or say, yeah, I pooped my pants, and one day I'm going to spray a fire truck hose again. Granted, completely different situation. But hopefully you can think about the crappy situation in your life that robbed you of something that you were looking forward to. And I'm sure that's molded you into some portion of who you are right now watching this video. But we're always going to miss out. We're always going to lose stuff. And sometimes, let's be honest, things are out of our control. But when you realize that, you can be prepared for the journey. What I really like about taking away of lessons of events in our lives, it like makes every event purposeful. So even the crappy events served a purpose other than making me miss out on fire truck day. And if we could look at it that way, we can survive anything. Except if you try to hug a moving train, you definitely won't survive that. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. I hope none of you have to go through a crappy situation that makes you miss out on something you've been looking forward to. But when you do, know that it's going to be okay and you're going to get through it. And it's just part of growing up.